right. So the next one, this is something that I've just recently started doing. Stop it right there, Coach. This is something that I just recently started doing in the last couple of years. I was watching a team on film back when I was at Union Pines, and I started noticing that some teams, the vital rules are not well coached, or the kids are getting confused by or they're getting confused, where the receivers lined up at. So, what I started coaching my receivers to do is, hey man, cheat down a little bit, cheat down. If that DB, stop it right there, Coach. If that DB is going to cheat with you, now he's just vacated the whole sideline. Right here, we're playing Pinecrest High School. Coach Metzger did a heck of a job with his teams while he was at Pinecrest. But, we're playing them here, and we just started cheating our split down. We noticed that the corner started cheating with us. What we're teaching our outside receiver, single receiver, is drive hard for 3 yards and then kind of round this thing to the flat. And we're throwing it to the sideline right now. Now, what we're telling 19 right here, Jake, if you can catch this and get upfield and rip, great. If not, just take the 5 yards and run out of bounds. We'll take 5 yards to stop the clock. Play it, Coach. Roy does a great job right here of getting it on his insides right here. Go back right there, Coach. Not the Pinecrest one that I was just talking about, but the next one. So this was a completion. The next one right here. So, guys, this is a great example right here. As you can tell, we've just taken our single receiver right here, and we've tightened him down. I'm telling you, if we'd have tightened him down anymore, he could have snipped a crack of our tackle right there. But when we started cheating him down, that corner started cheating with him, man. Our outside receiver right here, our X, now he's got a heck of a lot of space, man, between the top of the number and the sideline. So what we did is we just tagged X out right here. The corner is inside leverage on the receiver. We're going to run out right now. This would have been a great situation, if we had a little bit more space to catch this thing and turn up and go score a touchdown. But Jacob, run it back, Coach. Jacob does a great job right here of rounding it, taking those 5 yards, catch it, make security catch, get out of bounds, stop the clock. As you can tell right there, that gets us a first down, man. We're able to keep it moving. All right, keep playing, Coach. Stop it right here. Now, right here, we're playing Western Harnett. Like I said, they were a 4-3 quarters type team. We were an option team. Right here, I would call this play right here Leo 50W bubble, which is I'm telling our offensive line that we're running vertical zone to the right. I'm telling our quarterback that we're reading the end, that we're reading the guy head up or outside attack for dive. We're reading the next guy for pitch. Now, in this situation, what I would have liked to have seen happen is play this one, Coach. Let me look at it. Yeah. All right, perfect. Run it back. Perfect. This worked out exactly how I coached it. I wanted to make sure my rule was right here. Stop it, Coach. Run it back to the top before the play starts. Now, stop it. So what I'm telling our quarterback here, and we changed the way that we tagged who the pitch threat was. A lot of people tried to play a Holmes-like coverage on us to be able to take away the double post, to be able to, allow their flat defender to be able to work outside, to take away a lot of our bubble screens. So what we started doing is we just changed who the pitch guy was. So in this situation right here, the lowest defender who you should always read for pitch. So, for example, I've seen teams line up like this to try to take our RPO triple option away. All we do, guys, is we change who the pitch player is. So because we're always going to the near safety or the high safety, depending on whether one high or two high and coaching the option, we're going to send our number 3 receiver right here straight to go get the safety. What we're teaching that receiver to do is he's going to check that inside linebacker to see if he's scraping. If he doesn't scrape to take quarterback, we're going to go block the safety. Now we got that low Now we got that low flat defender who was apex right here between number 3 and number 2. He's in a bind. If he decides to take bubble, if our quarterback pulls the football, he can run for days. If we pull the football and he takes quarterback on the option, we can throw the bubble screen to the sideline right now, and up the field we go. What you're going to see right here when we're zoning down, we're not blocking the guy head up or outside the tackle. He's going to squeeze this down block. We're going to pull the football. We see leverage. We're throwing it to the sideline right now. Up the field we go. I mean, guys, that's just straight triple option football right there. We see leverage. Bam, run, run, run. Throw it to the perimeter. Get up the field right now. Take those 3, 4, 5 yards. And guys, like I said, depending on how a team plays you, you can change who the pitch guy is. Right here, my number 3 goes and gets the high safety. We got that flat defender in a bind. He don't know what the hell to do. He don't know whether to take quarterback or take pitch. They're going to lose a numbers game every time here because their inside linebacker doesn't straight to take quarterback. I mean, guys, if people are giving you option numbers, take them. Next one right here, we're playing a very well-coached Triton football team right here. They're a 3-4 football team. Our rules don't change for option. We're reading the first guy head up or outside the tackle right here for dive, the next guy for pitch. That 4 technique, he's going to take dive. Their outside linebacker is going to take quarterback. We throw the bubble screen out there. We take the perimeter and off to the races we go. I mean, guys, that is simple football right there. That is a great way of us taking our best run blocking scheme, putting a quick game, putting a quick game route on the RPO right there, and that's just using it to our advantage. In takes away dive, outside linebacker takes quarterback. We throw it to the pitch guy, off to the races we go. I mean, guys, we smoke people this year just incorporating this into our option game. Like I said, find ways to get your best athletes to football. Stop it right here, Coach. Find your best athletes. Find a way to get your best athletes to football in a hurry, and let them go be a ball player. Now, right here, we're playing Western Harnett. As I've already said, they were who they were defensively. And I really respect that about them and their coaching staff. No matter who we watched on film, man, they were a 4-3-quarters team. It didn't matter what formation we lined up in. But when I saw this right here, I saw where their outside linebacker was. Most 4-3 quarters type teams, they're either going to have their outside linebacker right here walk over number 3, or they're at least going to have him, apex between the tackle and number 3. But right here, he's playing a little bit tight to the box. They know we're an option team. Start right there. Go back, Coach. Now, go back, Coach, to the very beginning. Stop it right there. Now, a lot of coaches out there are going to look at this and be like, why defensively would you do this? Well, I coached with Coach Neal at Southern Lee. He was my head coach. He was he coached with Coach Nick Eddings, who just took the Pinecrest job in Southern Pines, and Coach Neal is a great defensive coordinator. So I just feel like I learned a whole lot more about offense by coaching with such a good defensive mind. But a reason that a team would do this, guys, I don't know if you've ever heard of this. Coach Neal would make a red call, but it's the old 2-man rule in the option right here, man. A defense can learn how you're blocking option, how what kind of rules you're using, and then use your rules against you. What Western Harnett could do right here is they could run their end upfield to give our quarterback a give read, and then that outside linebacker right there, man, he could run into big gap right off his hips, man, and make the tackle. Because what I'm teaching my linemen is you're taking that right foot, you're stepping across the board and ripping, and you're running a path inside. We're not chasing anybody. We're going to step over the board. We're going to run our path. We're trying to create a wall for our running backs to bend out the backside. But, if my tackle's stepping over the board, he's running his path, and that end runs up the field, and that outside linebacker right there, if he inserts, well, now he's a free hitter on my running back every single time. The one thing that Western Harnett can't account for right here because of their leverage is basically we've got 3 receivers over 2 defenders. Now, what I tell my quarterback right here, I'm like, man, if you line up, whether it's to the boundary of the field, and you see our 3 guys over 2 of their defenders, because I really don't count their outside linebacker right here because, he's almost stacked with that end, is we're telling him to tell our running back, get the hell out of the way. We're throwing that football out there right now. We tell our running back, get the hell out of the way. Rory's going to catch this thing, shuffle his feet. He's throwing the ball to the perimeter right here. I mean, guys, we got a plus number right here. We go block that corner, we go block that safety. That could have very easily been a touchdown. We didn't do a great job of stalk blocking at all right there. But guys, it's a numbers game. I mean, look at this. We got 3 receivers over 2 defenders. We get them 2 cats blocked, man. 19 can go score right there. Like I said, you're going to coach against some stop it, coach. You're gonna coach against some smart defensive minds who can play games with your option rules. Like I said, whoever that coach is over there could have very easily been playing a 2-man rule. Box, backer, inserts. He can tackle the dive back. But then you're short on numbers out here to the perimeter, and we can just throw it to the pitch right now. This is how option football can make you wrong, man. Incorporate option and quick game together in your offense, and you can be really successful. Stop it right there, coach. Also, another little detail about this. We're not even telling our quarterback to fake it here. We're telling our running backs, man, if he's catching this thing and throwing it, you're going to be responsible for the fake. So you're going to catch this. You're going to open your inside arm. You're going to belly over this thing as if we're still, run and dive. That way we can kind of freeze those inside backers. But the whole time, this football's flying. We're trying to get it on the perimeter as fast as we can. All right. Right. So coaches, I've always said this, stop it, coach. If you're going to have a hitch, you need to have a compliment off of it. You need to have a hitch and go. If you're going to have a slant, you need to have a slant and go. If you're going to have an out, you need to have an out and up. You need to have these wrinkles within your offense so that when guys start trying to take your quick game away, you can really torch them over the top. Now, going back to this first film right here, Montgomery Central, they're a 4-4 cover 3 team. All night long, man, we've just kept throwing that hitch out there. We kept throwing that hitch out there. And eventually, stop it, coach. As soon as Jake settles down right here, man, that corner's like, man, I am tired of that dude catching some hitches on me, and he tries to come down and cheat. Well, in that case, he's just out leveraging Steph. We sell everything as a hitch right here. I wish, go back, coach, this is a little detail. I wish my receiver right here would have shown his hands and then released. But nonetheless, man, we're using their leverage against them. They're trying to come down and make a tackle. We run right by them and score a touchdown. That's just about as pretty of a hitch and go as you're going to get. Same thing here against Northmore. You got next clip coming. Northmore, they got tired of us throwing hitches, man. That kid starts to drive on it. We run right by him. We go score a touchdown. Guys, have these complements in your offense so that when teams start trying to drive on your quick game, now you use it against them. Man, that's a pretty ball right there. Gets it in the outside shoulder just like a fade ball. Can't ask for any prettier than that. Also a great job right here by our quarterback. A lot of defense coordinators are going to teach their DBs to only drive when the quarterback separates his hand from the ball. I mean, that's a big key. But I tell you what, man, a good pump would get them every time too. I know Coach Salas coaching defense. He's not going to teach them to fall for the pump, man. He's gonna teach them to watch for when that hand separates from the ball. But guys, when a team is so used to seeing quick game like that, they're going to jump it on the pump.
Brother, you did a great job, man. That was a lot of offense right there, and a lot of details. I know you're going to help a lot of people. Share your Twitter one time, because I know guys are going to want to hit you up for that PowerPoint.
Can you hear me, Coach?
Yeah, I got you. Do you have me?
Yeah, I have you. It broke up for a little bit, but yeah, I have all. I just said, have all that.
Share your Twitter so that they can hit you up for that PowerPoint.
You want me to go ahead and share it now?
Yeah.
So guys, my Twitter is FHSFB Cox. Another great way to get up with me is Lonnie, LONNIE Cox, COX, at Robinson, ROBESON, K12.NC.US. And if both of those ways fail, just tell me who you are and that you watch the podcast. And you can text me at my personal cell phone number, 919-498-5089. I currently don't have a planning period here at the high school. I'm pretty stretched out trying to help fill for some voids that we have right now. But I promise you, I will get you this information as fast as I can. And if you've got any other little questions or little detailed questions you'd like to ask, I'm always happy to share that information, because I've been really blessed in my career to have a lot of great mentors, and I just feel it's my purpose, and I feel it's my purpose to pay that forward and help young guys like you.
Awesome, man. You did a fantastic job. I appreciate you coming on and teaching tonight.
Thank you, Coach Salas. Thank you for everything, and thank you for being a great mentor.
Thank you, buddy.